Welcome everyone to Wizards Pregame. Tonight's matchup, the Lakers visiting the Wizards. Washington is coming off of back-to-back wins, beating the Blazers 115-111 and the Bucks 109-99, which took place last night. Keyshawn George had 23 points in that one. Alex Sarr had that big double-double in the win. For anybody that missed that that recap, I head over to the channel, be it on Roku or Amazon or TV. And check that out. Is Ray and Cardell were both in the building. So you can see what they had to say about Washington getting back-to-back wins and closing out the season series against the Bucks. I believe 3 games to one. As for the Lakers, they're coming off a 129-99 loss in Cleveland. They had won back-to-back games uh, before that loss of the Cavs. LA's 28-18. They're first in the Pacific Division, and they're sitting in sixth place overall out in the Western Conference. This is the first of two meetings between these teams this year. As far as the injury report goes, the Wizards are without Marvin Bagley III, Trey Johnson, Chris Middleton, Tristan Vucevic, Ken Whitmore, and Trey Young. The Lakers are missing Adu Terrio, and then Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are both questionable for LA. The Lakers' offense, in terms of points per game, is in the middle of the pack. However, their efficiency from the floor is near the top of the league. They shoot 49.5% from the floor. That's tied with the Denver Nuggets. Despite shooting 49.5% from the floor, they shoot just 35 from deep, which again is closer to the middle of the pack. They make up for that by getting to the free throw line 27 times a game. That's second in the league. That's right behind the Orlando Magic, and I'm talking about it's a few degrees of separation between the Magic and the Lakers in terms of how many times they get to the line of game. Orlando's at 27.2 attempts, and as I said, LA is at 27. As has been the case with the Lakers, for everything that they do, very well, or everything they do well, there's something that they either don't do very well, or it's kind of middle. It's literally just middle of the road. Um, for instance, despite nearly leading the league in attempts from the charity stripe, they shoot just 77.3% from the line. They also happen to be one of the worst rebounding teams in the association at just 41 per game. They turn the ball over 14.2 times. While that might not seem like a lot in terms of what end of the spectrum they're on in the league, that's just one full turnover less than the Wizards average a game. They're not very good on the defensive side of the ball. Opponents have shot 48.6% from the floor on average and 37.1 from deep. So again, if we wind that back just a little bit, opposing teams literally shoot better from three than the Lakers do. And then as well as the Lakers shoot from the floor, damn near give it back on the defensive end, where they shoot 49.5 from the floor, but opposing teams are shooting 48.6. Let's get to keys of the game for Washington. Um, give what these things should give them the best chance of getting out of this game with a win and possibly extending their win streak to 3 games. Defend without fouling. Said it several times already about the Lakers' ability to get to the line. They live there. So if you're Washington, keep your hands to yourselves, defend as best you can without putting folks on a charity stripe. The last thing you want to do is be at mercy of whether the Lakers make a good portion of their free throws or miss it. How about you just keep them off the line as best as you can on the glass. Crash the glass on both ends of the floor. We saw how important that was last night. You know, the Bucks playing without Giannis obviously did a different feel to them without one of the best players in the game. But I think one of the areas it was felt was Wizards had 60, I think it was 61 rebounds last night. So they need to match that same energy and effort from last night in this game. It should, if they're able to, it would go a long way. Just like it helped them get a 10-point win over the Bucks, hitting the glass the way they did. It could help them tonight as well, be it second chance points or just limiting the Lakers to one shot per one shot of possession. Because again, if they do get offensive rebounds, you're getting them another chance to do what they do best, which is get back to the line. Lastly, take care of the ball. Just don't give up free points in transition. Lakers don't, and not exactly one of the teams that play with a ton of pace. So don't jumpstart their offense. Don't help them in any shape, fashion, or form. And that goes hand in hand with just taking good shots. I know that's something we've talked about several times this season. With Washington, we've seen the difference in when they do and when they don't. And again, good when they tend to have better shot selections those nights, coupled with taking care of the ball, it really helps them. The nights where we've seen things go horribly wrong at times, they turn the ball over quite a bit, uh, tend to force some bad shots, it leads to runouts for opposing teams. Then we get on here at the end of the night talking about how many fast break points they gave up or how many points they conceded off a turnover. So those are the keys for tonight's game. We appreciate you guys as always. We'll check in afterwards for Wizards Outlook. So we will see you guys then.